Hey there, car enthusiasts! Today we're diving into the world of Italian luxury and performance with the all-new 2024 Maserati GranTurismo. Buckle up, because this review is going to be one heck of a ride. First things first, the GranTurismo is back, baby! After taking a brief hiatus, Maserati's iconic Grand Tourer has returned for 2024, and boy does it make an entrance. This isn't just a refresh, it's a full-blown reimagining of what a modern GT car can be. Let's talk about that styling. One word, bellissima. The new GranTurismo is a rolling work of art. It manages to capture that classic Maserati essence while looking thoroughly modern. Those flowing lines, the aggressive front grille, and that oh-so-sleek profile. It's like the automotive equivalent of George Clooney in a tailored Italian suit. Timeless, yet contemporary. Now pop the hood and you'll find something interesting. Gone is the naturally aspirated V8 of old. In its place, a twin-turbocharged 3-liter V6 dubbed Nettuno. If that name sounds familiar, it's because this engine is a detuned version of the power plant found in Maserati's MC20 supercar. Talk about good genes. In the base Modena trim, you're looking at a healthy 483 horsepower. But if you're feeling frisky, the Trofeo variant kicks things up to 542 horses. Either way, you're getting a thoroughbred Italian stallion that's ready to run. Speaking of running, let's talk numbers. The Trofeo version we tested sprinted from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds. That's supercar territory, folks. And it'll keep pulling all the way to a claimed top speed of 199 miles per hour. The quarter mile? Demolished in 11.5 seconds at 121 miles per hour. Not too shabby for a luxury Grand Tourer, eh? But here's the kicker. It's not just about straight-line speed. The GranTurismo is a true dual-threat athlete. It's got an adaptive air suspension that can transform from comfy cruiser to canyon carver at the push of a button. In comfort mode, it soaks up bumps like a sponge, perfect for those long highway jaunts. Switch to sport, and it tightens up, ready to dance through corners with the grace of a ballerina. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that's equal parts luxurious and high-tech. The materials? Top-notch. We're talking buttery soft leather, real metal accents, and optional carbon fiber trim that'll make you weak in the knees. But Maserati didn't stop at just making it pretty. They've packed the GranTurismo with enough tech to make Silicon Valley jealous. There's a 12.3-inch touchscreen running a Google-based infotainment system, plus an 8.8-inch display for climate controls. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both here, and both wireless. There's even a head-up display to keep your eyes on the road while still getting all the info you need. And for the audiophiles out there, Maserati's got you covered with an optional 19-speaker Sonus Faber sound system that'll make you feel like you're front row at La Scala. Now I know what you're thinking. Sure, it's fast and pretty, but can I actually live with it? The answer is a resounding yes. The front seats are incredibly comfortable, perfect for long drives. And while the back seats are a bit snug, they're usable for short trips or as extra luggage space. Visibility is surprisingly good for a car with such sleek lines, and the trunk, while not huge, can swallow enough luggage for a weekend getaway. Plus, with all-wheel drive standard, this Italian beauty isn't afraid of a little inclement weather. Of course, all this Italian goodness comes at a price. The GranTurismo starts at a cool $160,000 for the Modena trim, while the hot rod Trofeo will set you back $191,995. That's a lot of pasta, no doubt about it. But for those who can afford it, you're getting a car that's as much a work of art as it is a mode of transportation. So, what's the final word on the Maserati GranTurismo? It's a triumphant return for one of Italy's most iconic nameplates. It offers supercar-adjacent performance wrapped in a package that you can actually use every day. It's comfortable when you want it to be, aggressive when you need it to be, and drop-dead gorgeous all the time. Sure, there are some nitpicks. The brake pedal feel could be firmer, and some might wish for a manual transmission option. But these are minor quibbles in the grand scheme of things. The GranTurismo isn't just a car, it's an experience. It's for those who appreciate the finer things in life, who understand that sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination. It's a rolling testament to Italian passion and engineering prowess. In a world increasingly dominated by SUVs and electric vehicles, the GranTurismo is a breath of fresh air, a reminder of why we fell in love with cars in the first place. It's not the most practical choice, nor the most economical. But oh my, is it special? And isn't that what driving should be about? The Maserati GranTurismo doesn't just get you from A to B, it makes you enjoy every moment in between, and in our book, that makes it a winner. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep those engines revving and those dreams big. Ciao. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.